What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Unborn Podcast. I am your host, Nestor, aka Next Level OC. If you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me now. Guys, this is going to be a great episode. I got a new cat in the house, born and raised in Orange County, just like myself. Made his way all the way from Fullerton, but he'll talk a little bit more on where he's from. Today, I'm joined with C. Day Front.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's
Welcome
good,
to the podcast,
bro?
bro.
Good.
How are you, man?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm happy to be here. Honestly, appreciate you having me on, man.
Of course.
Definitely.
How was the drive over here?
Wasn't bad, bro.
Yeah.
I was local, so it wasn't bad. You know?
And I'm glad that you're local, man, because I had a cat the other day. Drove all the way here from Santa Clarita.
That's crazy.
Hey, but shout out to you, Marquis. Goddamn. Shout out to you.
That's crazy. That's a drive, bro.
It is a drive, bro. It is.
Yeah,
but, bro, I'm excited for this episode. You guys should be excited. This is a new cat. We're going to get to know him today, right? And then just in case I missed any questions, you guys can always go back to him or write it in the comments. So next time he comes back, we'll make sure that we ask those questions.
Yes, sir.
But we're just going to get right on it, man. Now, my first question to you, brother. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where were you born? How were you raised?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, man. So, actually was raised in Oahu, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey, yo.
But I was only there for the first 7 years of my life. My dad was in the military. And then I moved to Irvine. Actually, no, I'm missing some parts. And I moved to Long Beach, north side, like Staples. And I was there for like about a year. Lived with my grandma, my cousins, and everything, my aunts. And then I moved on to Irvine. Okay. And I was living in Irvine for like a while.
And how was that transition, man? Like from Long Beach, making your way over here to Orange County?
Man, I mean, it was weird because like I just went from Hawaii to Long Beach. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going from Long Beach to Irvine. So it was like, I think in that year, like I was trying to adapt. And then as soon as I got comfortable, I'm moving again. Totally different demographic and people. And so it was tough. Yeah. I'll be honest. And I talked a lot about that in my project actually. And like, you'll see more about that too next project.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
But yeah. So, it was tough, but it was cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like Irvine's home. You feel me? So it is what it is.
How long have you been here in Orange County, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I've been here in Orange County, man, since 2005.
Oh, damn. So, yeah. So this is home.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Orange County's home, man. The juice. You feel me? Juice County. That's what we call it, bro. The juice. Shout out to all the homies. You already know what I'm talking about, man.
Shout out to them, man. Yeah. Now, brother, I know that... So we just got in contact, man. I appreciate you hitting me up, man. Hence why we're here. Now with the rap game, bro, I know that I've heard a little bit of your stuff, man. I know that you can rap and you can fucking sing your ass off too, right? So you have rap and R&B. Yeah, man. So, I mean, I want to start with the rap first, right? Yeah. Like, how was that introduced to you, bro? Who were some of your influence? How did that even get started?
Yeah.
Like, talk a little bit about that.
No, definitely, bro. So started at age 8, I started writing.
Oh,
and my cousin, he introduced me to it because he would rap over some of his favorite like verses and everything.
That's how we always used to do it, bro.
But like the thing is, though, is that like there weren't a lot of instrumentals, and so like he would listen to it for like a minute and a half, and then he like stop, and then he just like rap to it, like he'd start writing, but he had the beat in his head, which is why I think I write the same way now. And so I'm like, yo, what you doing? He let me know. I'm like, hey, like put me on, like I want to do the same thing. So I started doing that. But honestly, I really didn't make my first actual song until my freshman year in college. Like I like dibble dabbled a little bit, with the homie Christian, shout out to him, Wild, you already know what's up. But we didn't really record anything, actually release anything until like my freshman year of college, where I did a couple of freestyles. That was cool, everything. And then from there I actually met, my homie, Roy Audio, and like dude changed my life. Like I'm telling you, like I don't know if I ever said this out loud either, but like legit like changed my life, bro. Like just on like a friend level, on like professional level, just like producing, being an artist. And like he started, sending me beats. I started writing on them, and just like he just knew how to just like to tweak my voice and to add certain effects and to add certain things to it and how to EQ it. And like, of course, somebody who'd never really been in a studio like that, like it's like a totally different world. And so, shout out to him, Roy Audio, but yeah. And so I just was doing that for a long time, but I mean, right since I was 8, and like, for me, like rap is just like, it's like my diary, you feel me? It's like the best way I know how to express myself. And so it just comes natural. Like just really like, it's natural.
It's crazy, bro. I mean, thank you for sharing that, bro. Yeah. And again, whatever, Thank you for sharing, bro. And if you didn't give the salutes before, you heard it here in the podcast, bro. You heard it here in the Unborn podcast.
Yeah.
Now I want to go to something that you said, bro, about writing when you were 8 years old, bro. Because not a lot of people know this, but when I was around the same age, bro, I was into poetry. I remember like just writing poetry, bro, making sure that the A and B rhymed all the time. And then, you know, with the girl, when I was introduced to girls, and then when, you know,
Love
like exactly the love letters, bro. And then I would do like spell their name, bro, and then just write like a fucking quote on each letter.
Right.
And then when I got introduced to rap, like later on in high school, bro, yeah, I saw it. I was like, poetry is similar to writing raps.
Yeah, I mean,
you just got to be a little bit more, you know, vulgar, a little bit with more famous, but it was almost the same thing, man. But I think that's crazy how we started at a young age, bro.
Yeah.
And then I like the fact as well, because you started writing, and then your homie introduced you to that whole world, bro, the whole recording world with all that. So how was your first experience, bro, when you were like in the actual booth? Man, how was that experience, bro?
Honestly, it was like surreal. I can't even lie. I bet. Just like hearing like, and like I didn't like the sound of my voice, so like I had to turn that off. You know, like the I on Logic, whatever. I probably sound like a novice, but like, you know, I mean, I'm usually like not the one behind the boards, but like, you know, I couldn't hear my voice, and so like legit like it took me a long time to get to that point, but it was just surreal. But like it's crazy because like I would practice my verse like so often that like I would go in there and like I did it probably in like 10 minutes maybe.
I got
like,
you.
It was just like in my first time, it was just like. Just
first take type shit.
Yeah, like, you know, definitely maybe first, second, you know, third take maybe. But like I like just came prepared, you know. Cause I understood that like I didn't want to waste my time in there. Like,
were you that type of person? Like when I used to record, I didn't used to like to hear myself. You know how sometimes you could put the headphones on and you can hear your voice? I didn't used to like that shit. Because I would just like, because in my mind, I already know how I'm going to sound. And if I just heard myself in the headphones, it's just going to fuck me up. Are you the same way?
Yeah, it was at first, but I had to grow into hearing my own voice.
No, I got you, because it helps.
I realized the difference. Like, I can hear myself like, oh, no, I messed up on this part. Or, oh, no, I'm not going off the right tone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, that's for me, tones are everything.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like makes me stand out from a lot of other rappers and artists, that like my tone, just the way like I present it and like the way like I flow with the beat, it's just different.
A good thing that you mentioned that, bro, because I was telling you off camera, bro, like when I first heard your songs, for me, the first artist that popped in my head was Futuristic, bro. You have that futuristic type style, the vibe, the voice. I love that shit, bro. But I think once you get into your craft a little bit more this year, bro, oh man, it's gonna be fucking unbelievable. For sure. I mean, talk about your craft, bro. Like, talk about your writing style. Like, how does that start for you, bro? Like, do you start with the beat first, or is it an idea first and then the beat? How is that for you?
Oh yeah, I mean the beat creates a vibe.
Of course.
You know, like there's no song without the beat. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's just poetry.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Up,
genius, bro. Genius. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the beat creates the whole entire vibe. But once I hear it, like I start like honestly almost start freestyling a little bit, and I start getting words, and I'm like, oh, let's go to the booth. And then I honestly sometimes I even like freestyle the hook, and I just like let it flow, and then I kind of go into the verse. So I usually start with the hook. If the song even has a hook. If it doesn't have a hook, and that's the thing too, I have to kind of decipher, like, am I even gonna put a hook on here? Or am I just going straight through? Because I like doing both, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun, you know what I'm saying, when you can get a hook on there and people hear it and people can dance to whatever. But sometimes I just want to go straight through because I got a lot to say. Yeah. So I ain't got time for a hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna hear like these 100
I got you.
You feel me? And like it's a hit every time. But yeah, so I start with the hook, and then I go on to the verses, but I mean the beat always is first, you know.
Oh, for sure.
The vibe's always created.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean that's pretty much my writing style and how I start with everything.
Bro, like I just thought about something right now. When you write your lyrics, bro, I mean I'm sure it's both, but I'm just curious to hear what you gotta say. Are you the type of artist, bro, that can come up with like a story, bro, a storyline in your mind and then write to it, or are your lyrics just based on like your past experiences?
Man, I would say mostly my past experiences, because I just feel like that's like, again, like music is like rap is like my diary in a sense, you know, like excerpts of like my life. And so definitely from that, but I feel like more recently I've been able to kind of like create storylines.
I got you.
And kind of create like, oh, like what if my life went this way, or if it went that way. But mostly, yeah, they're all real life stories. Bro, there's just so much life, you know what I'm saying, like, to talk about.
It's yeah.
How can I not talk about my own life, you know? So,
bro, have you ever had that experience where, because I know with me when I used to write, there's so much shit that I wrote to with the homie. Shout out to Little Bombs that this fool has in the vault that it hasn't even been out yet. But we heard it a couple weeks ago, man. And there's a song that we wrote to, and I remember he was going through his shit, bro. I was going through my shit, and we just wrote like very painful shit. And I was just like, I fucking wrote this shit. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes. Do you have that experience too, bro? Man, when you're like, damn, I can't believe I wrote this shit.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, not often. I feel like for me, it's more like, oh, like I delivered it this way.
I got you.
Or like, oh, like I really like you know, because for me, I feel like I'm always intentional what I write.
And I was just gonna say,
but everything. How I deliver it sometimes like throws me off because again, like my tones are everything. Like I can be a pitch or two off.
Yeah.
And then like this whole entire like verse is off or the hook's off.
Yeah, interesting.
But I mean, it's like I don't have any music theory. You feel me? I didn't go to school for it. Like,
this is all in the mind and the heart, bro.
Straight up. So it's just like, so I mean, that's why I feel like maybe some people might have an edge where like they know what octave to be in, they know, but it's like what sounds best. But for me, I'm just going off what I think sounds good.
So what's what's different, bro? Like, because with rap, obviously, it's gonna be a different style than when you do R&B. Yeah. So how's the R&B now?
Man, so honestly, like I think I've come to the conclusion that I just have a very melodic flow. So even when like I'm singing, like I ain't I ain't like that. You know, I'm like no real R&B singer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not. But like I'm able to create melodies just as easily as I am able to rap. And so I feel like that's where like the difference comes in.
I got you.
I'm rapping like I'm in the pocket, like I'm going for it. But when like I'm like being melodic, I'm able to kind of like flow and like kind of like ride the wave a little more and just kind of create a certain vibe. And so I say that's the main thing, but I'm not a real singer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, shut up. Yeah, you are.
I'm not, though. I mean, honestly, like I'm not, and I'm never gonna sit up here and lie about it, bro. Like there's some songs where like I really can't perform, like cause I don't think I can hit it the same way. But like I can rap it and it's kind of speak it.
I got you.
And so I think more recently I've been getting more into like really like honing in on my melodic flow.
Yeah.
And like that craft of it, so that like I can do all my songs, you know? Because there's some songs that like on like my last project 12 Mo. Where I'm like, man, I want to do this song, but like, I don't know if I can hit it without that extra auto tune. I'm just being authentic.
No, I got you.
You feel me? Like, shout out to the homie, Dallas Kawhi, Kid Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really made that project like what it is. But if I ever was to do some project like you saw I did on a regular show or whatever, like I just have to kind of rap it a little more and just really like dive into it and use a different tone. But yeah.
What? How did R&B come about, bro? Was it something, because I heard you in the podcast, bro, you were like, yeah, I just wanted to switch it up a little bit because you know that you could do it. Yeah. Like, what was that song, bro? What was that thought? What was that experience that you're like, fuck it, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try?
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it's like, I feel like deep down, every rapper wants to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? Every singer wishes.
If you didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? Real honestly, like, I feel like that's real things. I think that inner, like, R&B, in me, like I grew up on R&B, right? Like even before rap, like I didn't really listen to rap until I got to Long Beach, and even then it was still like iffy. And it wasn't until I really got to Irvine I started listening on my own. My cousin was still sending me stuff, you know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
Like if without him, I really wouldn't know much about hip hop or rap. But when I was in Hawaii, I was already listening to R&B. You know what I'm saying? Listening to stuff like that. And so I feel like for me, it's like. Sorry, what was the question again?
No, like what experience or what song kind of made you be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and try R&B?
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, man, because obviously there had to be something where you're like, man, I could rap, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this R&B.
I think it was just like the inner desire to always want to be an like R&B singer. You know, like honestly, like if I can sing, I would probably be more of an R&B singer, like more full time. I just feel like it's like how somehow rap comes natural. Like my melodies come even more natural. It's just like I hear the beat and I just come up with melody automatically. And sometimes even on a beat when I'm supposed to rap, it's so obvious I'm rapping, I come up with a melody. I'm like,
interesting.
I'm like, hold on, this ain't it. This ain't gonna hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's beautiful, bro, because you can switch. You'll be able to switch it.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I don't think there's any like exact moment. I mean, there's certain obviously inspirations and everything. Yeah. But I think for me, it was just like I always wanted to do R&B. Because that's just what I grew up on. That's what my parents put me on.
Yeah, name some artists, bro. It's from R&B. Because in my mind, I think about like Genuine, Mario, Keisha Cole, at least with R&B. Ray J. Back in the days, bro. Right. Back in the days.
Man, I mean, honestly, like, oh my gosh, there's so many out there, man. And I'm really just trying to think. I mean, there's honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, there's really the one person who did both and like was like the first person to do both, and that was Drake. And I'm not even gonna sit up here in front about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, he did change. Yeah,
we out here in Cali, but like legit, like that was really the main person where I was like, you know what, like he's doing both, and he was just like so vulnerable with it, whether those are true stories or not. And I feel like it made me be like, yo, like I can be just as vulnerable, or I've had girl issues just like him or whatever. And so, you know, I was like kind of hesitating. I'm like, oh, should I say it? Like, I'm like, honestly, I don't even care. Like, that's the thing. Like, bro. I'm authentic in my music. I'm gonna be authentic on and off the mic. You feel me? And so, yeah, no, I think Drake was one of the biggest influences to me. Be like, I want to do a little more R&B because he always has some R&B on his projects. You
always.
And like, Take Care, legit, like it's hip hop, but it's like it can be classified even more as an R&B project.
I think. You know? And so, what impressed me about Drake, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. October's Very Own. Mm-hmm. The song that he did with A Night Off, that one was hip. I'm Ready For Ya, that one was hip. And I was like, damn, this one gets down, bro, with the R&B shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Respects.
Not definitely, but with like actual like R&B singers, I'd probably say like Eric Bellinger.
Oh, like, I said, wait, you know like, bro, that
fool's
hip.
Cali, you know, he's from LA, so it's just like you feel those vibes, and you're just like, ooh, like that's groovy, ooh, that's hits, you know. And so I say that's one of the main ones. It's crazy. I can't even think of more. There's so many R&B artists I listen to. Yeah. But I feel like Aaron Bellinger, in terms of like actual R&B, is like the main dude. Where like I've listened to him since like high school.
Yeah, bro, that fool's fucking.
Yeah, but even I never probably touched that. So I mean, because he's actually a real singer. I
got you.
I have melodies. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you, bro. And then, brother, how long? For those that don't know, man, like how long have you been in the industry, bro? How long have you been like rapping? And so I mean,
I've been writing since I was 8. But I would say officially, I've been doing music like officially since 2014. So about like coming up on like 11 years now.
Like when you first dropped your first song and shit?
Like my first song was like 2014, like my freshman year in college. Yeah. Like,
what was the title of the song, bro?
Man,
I mean,
60 Guy Freestyle.
Oh shit. Is it in YouTube? Is it?
Yeah, nah.
Go check that out.
Definitely. I mean, if you want to. But yeah, nah. I did the 6 Guy Freestyle. I mean, that song was hot at the time. You feel me? And then another one that I think really shaped my early career was Life Changes by Casey Veggies. And like I always like go back to that track to like remind myself who I am as a rapper. Like I'm not gonna get on a bunch of trap beats. I'm not gonna go on something like a bunch of hype songs. Like I'm gonna give you a story. And so Life Changes like showed me that like I can actually tell a story through like my music and like take my time, you know? I'd have to really like try like follow a beat. It's like, nah, like I'm just gonna just like flow. And that's why I'm like, okay, I have something different than like most people around me, you know? And so, and you can only imagine 2014, I mean, trap was like really like expanding.
Serious shit.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was getting big, but here I am freaking on, you know, boom bop, you know, lo-fi stuff, you know, rapping on slower beats. So.
How has your collaborations been so far, bro? I mean, something that you can talk about, something that you did already?
No, definitely. I mean, honestly, most of my collaborations have been with Roy Audio, whether he's, you know, producing or he's on a feature. You know, and shout out to, you know, my cousin, you know, Grade A Steez. Shout out to, you know, homie, you know, Corey Bradditz. You know, we all like kind of made a lot of music that way. But I think a big, for me, it's more like with producers.
I got you.
Because like outside those 3 people, like I haven't really made music with a lot of people like that, which I'm hoping to change. But another person's like Kawaii Kid. Like we made 3 projects together and like where he produced on all of them. And he was on one of the tracks too. Like, you know, like she cut, you know, I cut and everything. But like I don't really. That's the thing I haven't.
I got you.
Man, he gonna get me, bro.
How can I forget? He said,
homie Kid Vista, the homie Kid Vista. Shout out to him. He's, you know, obviously one of the bigger artists in the juice and everything. But yeah, we had a collab project, and with him, it's just like it's dope because he has like a certain energy, and I have a certain energy, so we give you both. But we always on some life stuff. You feel me? Like people might listen to him, be like, oh, like. He's just on some like hype stuff and like smoking and just like getting hypey and everything. But like he's really saying some like real stuff. Yeah. You feel me? And so like when we made that project, it was really on a lot of life stuff. Like a lot of it. And so I say like the crew, obviously, but then like Kid Vista and, you know, Kawaii Kid and everything.
And I was just gonna mention that, bro, like a team. You mentioned a couple people already, bro. Cause some artists, it's very difficult, bro, to have like a full staff way, like people who do your marketing, bro. Obviously your producers, bro. Obviously your engineers, your vocalists, all these
Yeah.
Do you, besides those people, or is that your team, bro? Is that your go-to?
Honestly,
with
bro,
everything?
Man, I'm my own marketing. I'm my own publisher. I'm
That's
my
the way to
own
go, bro.
I'm like,
Yeah.
but like honestly, like shout, I'm gonna look in the camera. Like if you do marketing for the low, like let me know. Like honestly, like I legit like might hire you because like it's just like the industry is so saturated right now.
Yes, it is.
And so like you need things that are gonna like, pop out. You know what I'm saying? Stand out. And so again, if there's anybody out there that does marketing or does social media stuff like short form, let me know, honestly, because I'm always looking to do more things and post a certain way and whatnot.
Have you thought about that, bro? Like, have you thought about like your strategy? Because the artists that I've been talking to, especially fucking Classified, shout out to you, Classified. This fool fucking, when he told me about his strategy game with posting and like acting, I don't know if you've seen his stuff, bro. Like he's very creative, bro. And I'm like, damn, I never seen an artist like do that particular style when it comes to posting. Have you thought about like the different style that you want to approach, bro? Are you still waiting for that person who can help you out, or?
I think I'm still waiting for that. Okay. Like, I mean, another person that I collaborated with too was like Onslaught House, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Onslaught Productions and everything. Like, shout out to homie Dev, out LA, really great LA, director, videographer. Shout out to him, of course. I'm always giving shout outs in these interviews. Always.
That's all love, bro.
I mean, that's just it. There's a lot of people that shaped my career. But like he's kind of like, we talked about like, okay, well, if you do this video, then we're gonna do this video, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do short form. Yeah. And then on the big songs, the main songs, you're gonna do a full video. Yeah. And so he's been trying to put me on game. But like for me, it's just like I'm just trying to just put stuff out. Yeah. Like enough content to where like you just like boom, like you never know who's gonna like really like see it. Like LaRussell, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Like he just like keeps posting and posting 3, 4, 5 times a day. And like before that was crazy. Like people are like, why are you posting so much? But like he's like, I'm giving myself more opportunities for people to see me again in a saturated market where everybody's posting all the time. And exactly. Sometimes people only look at your video for like 5 seconds. And like that's if you're lucky, you feel me?
No, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like 5 seconds is actually a long time now, which is crazy because like I'm thinking like, back in the day, like people used to watch like
full form
15, 20-minute, music, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Short films. But now it's so quick. So you have to give yourself more opportunities. And so I just try to just give myself opportunities for people to see me. But I like to get a strategy this year. Yeah. I write out like my goals and like what I want to accomplish with the music and like what videos I want to put out and what tracks are gonna get like short form, actual full music videos. I try to plan it out, but like that's really as far as it goes,
bro. But I think you're in good hands, bro. Shout out to the homie who's trying to put you on game, because he could have not told you shit. Yeah, he could have just kept it to himself and be like, fucking figure it out.
Not 100%.
You know what I mean? Game, but he sees. Yeah, bro. There's a reason. I think there's a reason. I could be wrong, but hopefully not. But there's a reason, bro. Like he's telling you this shit. He probably sees something in you, but 100%. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you need to get your shit out there.
Yeah, bro, I believe it.
Come on, bro.
Definitely, I believe it,
brother. I wanted to ask you, the song that you made recently, I think 12 Moon, right? Mm-hmm. Tell us the story behind that, bro.
Man,
what was that mindset? Where were you at that time? Like, tell the people a little bit about that.
Yeah. So 12 Mo, man. So that's actually, of course, my first like real R&B like project. Yeah. And it's about the first time I fell in love.
Hey, yo, nice.
Like the girl who I'm actually like still with right now.
Yeah. Shout out to her, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to my lady Jennifer, of course. Never say her name on camera before. So this is a
first time. Shout out to you.
Hey, right there, Unborn, bro. Unborn, bro. Bringing all this out.
But no last names, just first names. So we're good.
Nah, no last names, absolutely not.
Freaking guy.
That's funny. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even like tag her because people. I don't want people peeping on her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird.
Yeah, bro. It's your private life.
What I'm saying? She's like, oh, why'd you tag me? I'm like, because like people, if they know you, they'll know where to go to see more pictures of you. But they don't know you. They don't need to be just like looking at all your pictures, just bro. Thinking about, you know what I'm saying? So,
I think that's disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, so that's just me. But
no, you're doing it right, bro.
But yeah, I appreciate that. But 12 Mo, bro, it's just honestly, it's kind of just a timeline of like just like our story, and just like kind of like how we started and like the ups and downs, and how like I wasn't really prepared for like a relationship, but like kind of learning about how I want to spend more time with her, how I want to do more things. If I don't want to just hang out just at like night or just for like an hour or two, I want to like spend the whole entire day with her. You feel me? And then there's a little bit of like an interlude, kind of a breakdown in there where I kind of go back to like a past relationship and how that played out and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's about the first time I fell in love, and I'm just like super vulnerable in there, you know, especially on like all this time. Like, it's like it's just very raw, and like I've never been like that. And being in a studio, you know what I'm saying, like
Vulnerable.
just very vulnerable, and it was just a really dope experience. Actually, an extended version of all this time,
No way.
and I'm hoping to like post it this year and like release it. And it's like way more raw than the original. I mean, than the one I posted.
Yeah.
But I cut it. I want it to be an interlude.
Yeah.
Because you always try to have some type of interlude in my projects, even though I didn't have one in my recent one. But you know, it's a different story.
But that's fine, bro.
But you know, but I try like it's like I just love that element of like having like another story. But yeah, and then you got Driver's Seat, which actually is my first 1,000 like stream song.
Nice.
Like, by myself.
Nice, bro.
And like that is just about just like me, like I talk about like giving her the driver's seat, you know, because all the time, you know, you have this like masculinity where you're like, oh, like I'm gonna be a driver, she's gonna follow my lead. But I'm like, no, like my girl's a boss, like she's independent, and I trust her. So like wherever, like I've already accepted all your flaws, I respect you as a woman, you respect me, and you hopefully accepted my flaws, hopefully. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like,
hey,
hey, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm like ready to like let her drive, and where she goes, like I'm gonna follow. You feel me? Not to say that like she's gonna like take control the entire time.
No, I know what you mean.
But it's just like, you know, like I don't mind like wherever you want to go, wherever you want to do, like let's do it together. And so that was a really vulnerable track. And actually, counting has about 7,000 streams right now, so views or listens, whatever you call it.
Bro,
so, yeah.
What has been the feedback then that you've been getting,
bro? Honestly, I think that people think there's a sample in there, and I really think that people think it's Giveon. Even I think it's Giveon. And it was a sample from Splice, and it's really clean. It's super smooth, and it's not me. Like it's not me singing it. I'm gonna be honest, no, it's not. But I think that sample really stood out to people. And you know, but I think just the lyrics too are just very vulnerable. And it's a different perspective. That's why I like to do my music. I like to give different perspectives. You know?
As you should.
Because there's so many things to talk about in the world, but like for me, I lived a very unique life, and so it's like there's certain artists out there that like gave me certain perspectives and new ones. And so I just want to just give that back to like the people. You feel me? I'm all about the people in that perspective. So,
bro, I think just you admitting about your vulnerabilities, it's tough, bro. It's tough, especially as a man. Like,
definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of
our responsibility as an artist, though. You feel me? I think
no, yeah, exactly.
People forget like the true meaning of like artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like being vulnerable and like, you know, and it's like rhythm and poetry. You know, rhythm and blues. Like it's not always like, you know, like happy stuff. It's not always raw stuff. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? You paint a picture like a true artist.
Exactly.
You know, like my mic is like the paintbrush. You feel me? And like I'm truly like painting the story, and it's up for interpretation too.
Goddamn.
Like whatever you see, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see. I'm gonna have it one way, but if you see a different way, it's totally fine. Because at least you feeling something. I just want people just to feel something.
That's fucking beautiful, bro. You just that's beautiful, bro. Because it just reminded me. Because I love Tech Nine, bro. I'm a fucking technician until I die. You know what I mean? Bro. Like in one of his behind the scenes of making one of the albums, he talked about when Kanye told him, like, bro, your album is your art piece. If you want to say the chorus 3-6 times, you could say it 3-6 times. 100%. Like you're painting it. Nobody else is doing it. Nope. So if you want to repeat words, you can do it.
Yeah.
And
no, definitely.
And I think it's true, bro. It's facts. And what you just said, it just reminded me of that, bro. Because it's true, bro. You're painting your own album. You 100%. Do whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Beautiful, bro.
Yeah. Nah, appreciate that, bro.
And then, bro, I want to tap in a little bit with your family, bro. Like, I know you mentioned your girl. What about mom and pops, bro? What do they think about like your music journey?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's funny. My dad's like my biggest fan. Like he's always like,
shout out to you, pops.
Yeah, shout out to him definitely. He's always like, man, like why don't you go to school for music? Like like you know, like why don't you do this? Like why don't you study more music, whatever? Like why don't you just go full in? And like back in in a day, like I felt like, or at least when you first said, I'm like, he's just like, I felt like he was trying like almost like reverse psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like like. Why don't you go all in? And I'm like, I don't want to. And he'd be like, okay, well, then why are you doing it? You know?
I got you.
That thing. But like for me, I realized, as I'm matured, that like he was just saying, like, if you're gonna do something, like go all the way in because you have the talent. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're already spending all this time, you might as well be doing it to like educate yourself too. And he even was like, yo, like I'll sell t-shirts for you, all this stuff. He's like, he really is like one of my biggest fans.
Yeah.
And so, they love it. Shit. And I mean, they're the reason why I do music. You feel me? Like they legit, like they had all the albums, man. They had a Michael Jackson double disc. The history of whatever it's called, the history of Michael Jackson. It's like a double disc of like 36 tracks. It's crazy. Like I listen to that on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like Mr. Biggs, Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tony Tone. Like they both love music so much, and like that's been instilled in me for sure.
For sure, bro.
Easily. You know what I'm saying? So like,
what about moms, bro? What does moms think?
I mean, she's like, okay, that's cool. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. She doesn't react too much to it. Like she'll tell me if it's good. She likes it. But like, I never really know if she like really loves it or not.
I got you.
I think she's just happy if I'm happy. Honestly,
that's every mom, bro. Yeah, that's
no,
every
real.
mom,
yeah,
man. Well, shout out to your mom and dad, bro. Because I think think that's important, bro. Because I don't think I've ever met or interviewed an artist, bro, where it says like, yeah, my parents don't fucking support me. I haven't met them yet, bro.
That's real though. Like some of them don't. Like they feel like you have more potential in other places, you know. And I get that, but it's like if like your kid wants to do something, like you should support them, especially if like they, you know, are showing some success in it. You know, like if I was whack, if I was talking about, you know, negativity and all that stuff, that's one. But like I just had my first gospel track, my fleece. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm really pushing positivity and giving you real life stories. Like I'm bringing you real art. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the beautiful part, bro. Like you're not over here fucking like spreading negative shit, bro. Nah. This is all positive and all love, bro.
It's not in my nature. Like I'm not a negative person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm naturally positive, so that's how my music's gonna be. Because my music's a reflection of me. You feel me? So
I fucking love that. Cut that shit. You already saw that. You already heard that. Now, brother, what is obviously every artist has a goal, bro, in his music game. Like what is your goal, bro? Do you plan to fucking rap until you die? Because Menthol Prince told me that he's like, I'm gonna rap until I die, you know, create music. What is your goal, bro, like in this industry?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love a tour. I feel like that'd be dope to like tour, and just because like I know that there's places in this country, in this world, where like people will really like vibe my music, and it may not be just here in California, in Orange County, whatever. So I just want people to be able to hear my music, and like even if I just get one person who connects with me, like that's an extra person I didn't before.
Exactly.
Because again, like this market is so saturated.
It is, bro.
And so it's tough for people to really get to my music. So I would love to tour and just be like, you know, like I don't know what you're going through, but like this song is like I hope like you can feel this song, you know. And I, you know, and I have certain songs I just play and everything, and like just to see people's reactions, you know, because like, I've been in the same place for like a decade now, and so it's just like I love to venture out and like travel that way, you know.
You know what I just thought about right now, bro? The power that music artists have when it comes to emotion is fucking real, bro. Yeah. Like what you were saying right now, like all the positive shit, bro. Even 12 mo. Yeah. People are gonna hear it, bro. Yeah. You're gonna hit this part of their brain that's gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I feel it.
No,
and bro, it's powerful. Whatever you do, bro, all you music artists out there, bro, like damn, we have a very powerful, what do I say? A powerful gift.
Yeah. Platform, you know what I'm saying? Responsibility.
Yeah. Responsibility. Goddamn, you took the words out of my mouth, bro.
Nah, that's been a big word for me, especially this year. It's like, as an artist, I have a responsibility to like speak for like, you know, like the culture, you know what I'm saying? For my people. Like I've been saying that way more often than usual. It's like, I'm here for the people, you know what I'm saying? Like CD Front is like for my people, for the voiceless, you know? That's how like that's why I got into music, you know? Because there's certain people who like told stories. I'm like, man, I relate to that so much, and I want to keep playing it over and over and over again. And so I just wanted to give that back to the people, man.
That's fucking dope, bro.
So yeah,
bro. Who was your dream collaboration?
Oh my gosh, man!
I mean, you can say, let's say your top 3 way.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'd probably say Cole.
Damn, that food, yeah.
Man, I'd probably say Smino.
Oh shit.
I feel like we make something really like crazy and just like super melodic and just crazy. And then, oh my gosh, man, I gotta put a female artist in there.
This guy, I have to. He
Honestly,
said.
I'd probably say Sabrina Claudio. Like, especially since she doesn't do a lot of collaborations, I feel like I would like have like the perfect like song for her and like really like be able to like to bring out her vocals. I think she's one of the most underrated artists in the game. Like she should be like up there with like Beyonce and like all them. Like she should be up there because she's just so raw and her vocals are just crazy. Like I can listen to all her music from top to bottom with no skips, like easily.
But it goes back to what you were saying about the fucking being so saturated, bro. Yeah. Because there's so much shit you gotta dig to the fucking just to find that diamond.
Exactly. And so she's not making like short little songs. Like, she's making like good 3-4 minute songs where like it really like you have to really like sit and like listen to it and like feel it, you know? And she just her vibes are crazy. So I feel like we collab on something like give her a verse, you know what I'm saying, put on a hook, and it would go crazy.
Yeah, well, shout out to you, Sabrina. Goddamn.
Yeah, Sabrina Claudio, if you're watching this, let him make a track if you honestly.
You heard it here.
I couldn't look at it full camera. Like I'm like, oh, come on now, she ain't watching. I don't know.
Nah, hey, you never know, bro. You never know. 2025 is gonna be a very interesting year, bro.
No, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
I'm excited for sure for some things.
Bro, and then I know we touched a little bit on this already with the R&B and everything. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious because I know that you just touched on the R&B. Yeah. Like, what are the genres, bro? Like, are in your mind that you're like kind of want to try out?
I mean, honestly, man, I'm a very simple person. Like, it's R&B and it's rap. Like, I don't need anything else.
Damn, dope shit.
That's it. Like, it's just like because there's so much to it. Like there's already, you know what I'm saying? And like, especially now, like with like this last project I just did, whether you like it or not, Wylon, like. That's like me getting back to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I did R&B for like 3-5 years. So now I'm back to rap where I started. And it's just like, I feel like there's so much to say and to do, you know? And I'm totally comfortable like being in my lane. Like I think of people like Nas. Like Nas never, like, he ventured into trap a little bit, but like he never really ventured from like what he does best.
Which
is
like, rap.
Is rap, you know what I'm saying? Like giving you real stories, you know what I'm saying? And he's doing it like way past his time.
Still.
Wait, like the King Disease, all those projects, Magic. Like this dude had like 6 projects in like 3 years. It's just like insane. And so like I love to be able to be that person where it's like people know exactly what to expect from me, and I still surpass their expectations.
Holy shit!
You feel me?
No, I feel you, bro. Like, I'm over here like fuck.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I feel it, bro.
So yeah.
Yeah, this fool is talking like he's gonna fucking do that. Like you're talking like you're gonna you mean what you say, bro, and you're gonna do it.
I've been doing this for a minute, man.
That's honestly, what I'm saying.
I've been writing since I was 8. Like just like, and it's crazy because like some people are like, it's like, oh, like I'm supposed to be here, but like I look back on it, and it's like, actually I didn't explain that right. Some people are like, oh, like it's just like everybody does music, everybody has it, but it's like for me, like I've been writing since I was 8. You feel me? And so like that's a really unique story. Like I can't name even 100 people that I know I can say that.
Yeah.
And so it's like I feel like God has really put in my life like music, and like he's actually like giving me like certain people who like were like, hey, like I don't know you, but like God's telling me to tell you to plug in. That happened at church like 3 years ago. He's like, God's telling me to tell you to plug in. I'm like, I never met you, I don't know you. And he's like, yeah, I know, but like plug in. And from there, like I was going through a really crazy slump. I had been doing music for like 3-4 years before that, or like consistently. I got back in the studio next session, crushed it. And that's where 12 Mo started. And that's where this certain project came from. Right after that guy said that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's crazy, huh? How it works?
Yeah. So it's just like, so I feel like it really is a gift from God for me to do music. And so like now I speak it into existence. Like I know I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that stopped me is ears. That's the only thing. I know I got the talent. I know I'm dope. Yeah. And I'm not chasing like, no, my like people that I know now. Like shout out to all them. You know, the juice is crazy. We got a bunch of artists here. But like I'm chasing the Coles, the Kenneys. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm chasing all those dudes because that's where I know I'm supposed to be. You feel me? Like I'm just waiting for them to just to like hit me up.
Goddamn, bro. And you just answered a question that I was gonna ask you. Like if you really see yourself where you're supposed to be, and you already kind of answered it, bro. Because do you? I mean, I already know the answer to it, bro. Because I know that you make moves with intentions, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's the way I kind of move. Yeah. Anything that I choose to do has a purpose. Yeah. You know, us being here right now, us connecting, us 100%. Networking, like, bro. Yeah, because I know that you'll probably introduce me to people that I need to meet, and I'll probably introduce you to people that you need to meet, bro. Yeah, but that's how he works, bro. Oh, and it blows my mind because I'm like, goddamn, bro. Yeah, because it's real shit.
It is. It really is, bro. Like, really, he really does like manifest that and like push, you know, and opens those doors. It's just a matter of like, are you gonna walk through it, you know?
Exactly.
And that's where I think my biggest struggle has been. But there's been so many artists and people who are like, if I went to this session, like who knows what song would have been made, and I didn't go. You know, I said I didn't do it, and so now I'm taking all the opportunities, and I'm even looking. Like I have in my notes, I'm like, reach out to like one person a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they respond, they do. They don't, whatever. But like, reach out, like put yourself out there.
Exactly.
Because like you ain't getting any younger. You feel me? God. I'm still young as hell, but like,
bro, we're young as hell. Nah, for sure.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna like keep like wasting like my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm making like some dope music. And I'm not even scratching the surface of what I can really do. And so it's like I might as well like really keep reaching out to people and try and get that exposure.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, again, everybody that I've been meeting, bro, you, everybody else previously, they all have this driveway. And I don't know, just something about this year, something about 2025, it's just really bringing out everything on people.
Yeah. No, we ready, honestly. Like, we ready, bro.
We ready.
I'm telling you, like, we ready. Like, that's just it. Like, we just ready for it, man. I think we're starting to really adjust to this the social media thing, and being independent artist is not like doesn't mean struggle. Like, you don't have to be struggling as an independent artist. You can be thriving in it, you know. But you got to really put that work in, you know. And before, a lot of artists were like, especially people like my age, whatever, were like, oh man, I don't want to make 20 videos a day, you know. I don't want to post all the time, bro. I just want to just sell my songs. That's it. But like now we've adjusted. We're like, you know what, like. You have to, if you want people to see you, you have to make those TikTok videos. You have to make those reels. You feel me? Like, it's just it. But the thing that I've learned is that you gotta have fun with it.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because the hard part's over. Like, the song's there. All you gotta do is just like really act it out.
Exactly.
And let people like see that full vision. You feel me? And so like I have fun with it when I'm out there making videos. I try to make like 5 or 6, like whenever I'm out in a session by myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Tripod. That's all I need.
All that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So,
bro.
So yeah.
I just want to hear your input on this, bro, because I know that you mentioned independent artist, right?
Right.
You're an independent artist, bro. You do everything yourself. Respects to you.
100%.
If you know there was a label out there, you know, saw you, hey, bro, I love your shit.
Yeah.
Come sign with us, whatever. What would it take, bro? I guess. And then, do you have a label that you kind of want to sign to?
So, first question: what would it take? Like, I'm keeping all my masters.
There you go.
Straight up. And that's just it, because it's like I have full control of like that now. Like, why would I give that up? Like,
exactly.
You know? So I want completely all my masters, like all the time. Like, if you make money off of it, that's cool. But like, I always have possession of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. That's just it. Like, there's no debating that. I get it. Like, people are like, you're delusional. You know, maybe 5 people just like tapped out.
Michael Jackson was delusional.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
fucking Prince was delusional, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's just it. Like, I want to be able to keep my music because it's my art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't in the booth with me. Maybe you were on the other side of the glass, but you weren't behind that mic with me. So like, why do you know what I'm saying? Like, so exactly. And I'd say honestly, I mean, I think it'd be dope to do something like Dreamville, because like, I feel like I can trust Cole, and I feel like the artists like that he's like put on, and artists that he has, like they just seem like they're kind of like doing their own thing in their own wave. So I feel like it'd be dope. Damn. I mean, honestly, PG Lang seems like really dope too. Nah. Like Kendrick. I mean, people are like, oh, it's so basic, but it's like, you know, like those dudes, like they doing it. So
well, I think Cole, and with Dreamville, it already made a staple in the game, bro. Yeah. So I think it's gonna stick around for a while, bro.
So that'd be dope, man. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I was listening to his audio series, and I just thought about him like signing to Jay-Z, and like how he like looked up to Jay-Z so much, and like how, you know, I feel like it's like almost like manifesting it, like, you know, being signed by like one of your favorite artists, somebody you looked up to.
That's real.
It's just it can happen.
Dope shit, bro. I love that answer, bro. Dope. I love that answer.
Dope. But until then, though, I'm totally cool just getting distribution deals too.
There you go.
I think that's my biggest thing, is looking for a distribution. Someone just help me push my music. The rest of it, I'm cool doing my own, honestly.
Love it, bro. So, yeah. And then, where do you see yourself, bro? Like in maybe 3 to 5 years from now?
Oh, man.
Oh, we're not there yet. We're just focusing on the now.
I mean, honestly, I like to stay present, to be honest with you.
I got you.
But what I think my goals are, it's to be, you know, hopefully headlining one of my first shows. Maybe, you know, get plugged in for like a mini festival. You know, they have them here in the Juice. You know, these guys just hit me up. So like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you running in festivals in the Juice, like hit me up. Like I'm ready. You feel me? But yeah, I just say just like maybe headlining. Headlining. Because I've been thinking in my head, like there's certain steps you have to get to before like you really reach your goals. And I'm trying to make those little miniature goals. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like short-term goals. Because just saying I just want to go on tour, like, okay, but like what's the steps before that? And so, you know, so I'd say like, yeah, hopefully, you know, like I can headline a show, you know what I'm saying? Run my own show type thing.
That would be dope, bro.
But at the very least, maybe even just like get stuff with a distribution deal, or my distribution deal.
Dope shit, bro. It's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. You got that energy, bro.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
And then this is just a personal question, bro. I just been curious. Like, I want to talk a little bit about like our connection, bro. Like, how did you how did you hear about the Unborn podcast, bro? Yeah, because I just love to give people like how it works, bro, because I think it's amazing in the back end. Like you guys don't see this shit, but in the back end, bro, because it's always through people. But like I want to hear it from you, way like
Mike Lowe. Yes, I saw him. He was on a podcast. So
shout out to you, man.
And I just met dude like
no way,
maybe like a month or two.
What
ago.
the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
What?
I met him at another like showing, like another like album kind of like visual showing and everything. And so it was like LOL, it's Matt. Like he had a whole entire like from front to back his whole entire album, but like in like visual form.
Interesting.
And like every side was really dope. Really put together really well. Him and like Jeremy, like they did a great job. It was in Irvine. It was cool. And so I met him there. We're just there to support people. You know what I'm saying? Meet, just chop it up and we talked. And I followed him and I saw he was on here. I'm like, hey, bro, like it's in the juice too. Like I gotta do it.
You were right down the street, bro. Right down. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I, because me personally, I believe in connections like this, bro. Compared to like somebody that just a random person, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just a random person, and then compared to you, it's like, bro, you already know, Miklo, right? It's a little bit more organic. I think that way. Yeah, I mean Miklo. I call him Miklo, bro.
I said Mike Lowe. See, I don't even. Miklo.
But you know who you are, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Honestly, I get that from my dad. My dad used to say freaking Pokemon and Digi. He always butchering things. I do too. So it's like
freaking guy.
You know what I'm saying? But
I got you, bro.
But yeah, so I probably butchered that really hard. But yeah, make love. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Definitely. And then I know off camera I told you that I seen one of your podcasts, bro. Like with the Rodriguez show.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro. I don't know you, but you did a good job, bro. Your studio is dope.
Dope people, man.
Like, how has your podcast game been, bro? Like, was that just one? Now, do you see like a podcast being like, another platform where you can promote and kind of talk to the people?
I mean, I hope so. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a matter of just like people just don't know me. And so like now I'm having to really reach out and like humble myself. Cause I think a long time ago, like I thought that like I was everything and all people needed to do is hear me for 20 seconds and they'd be like, oh, this dude's the best thing that's ever touched hip hop. And they would want to reach out to me or whatever. But like, it's not like that. Again, going back to it, it's so saturated that you have to put yourself out there. You have to be humble. And so I've done a couple of shows, like the Juice podcast. I've done the Rodriguez show. Way back in the day, I did the Old Time show. Like, this isn't even around anymore, but I'm here now doing this. But like I'm just reaching out to people.
That's good.
So I'm just trying to get exposure. Just dropped a project, and so just trying to get that out.
Yeah, and it goes back what you were saying, bro. At least reach out to one person a day. Yeah. And if they reach back, cool. If they don't, it's like whatever.
That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just never know who you're gonna meet. And it might be you meet that person, and then he may introduce you to somebody else, and then boom, y'all two can. It's like you just never know.
I got you. So dope shit, bro. Yeah, and then let's talk a little bit more on like. I don't know how much you can say, bro, with like future projects or some that you got cooking up that you could tell the people. Yeah. Like what you got going on, bro? Like for 2025.
2025, man, I am going on a singles run. Like,
shit.
Whereas in like I just want to just do singles because I just feel like I've never really done that before.
I got you.
Like I'm very like always into like doing like projects because that's just like how my mind works now. Yeah. Like, I want to tell a full story, but I'm like. In songs, I kind of think of a song like 808 to 562. Okay. Like, I want to be able to tell a story in a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that's what the greats can do. Like, you don't need, because obviously it's way easier to tell a full story with 5 to 10 songs.
Of course.
But like, when you have like those 2 to 3 minutes, like, can you tell a full story and have people feel something? And I want to get to that point where I can do that. So I'm going to go on a whole entire singles run where I'm just doing nothing but singles, maybe one every couple months.
I was gonna say if you're gonna bust like a Russ, bro, this would drop the fucking single like for how long? Once a week for a fucking year, bro. God damn.
Nah, it's not. I can't do that. Nah, I wish I could.
Honestly, I get you, bro.
I wish I had the means. I wish I had like the equipment, but it's just not in the plan for me.
I got you, bro.
But yeah, so doing that, but and then working on some projects. I'm not gonna get too much.
I know. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But we're working though. We're working. Yeah. We got 2 projects we're working on right now. Yeah. And it's gonna be with some really dope producers. One of them I already mentioned too. So you can probably put the dots together. But we working and 2026 is gonna be like that's when one of them's gonna drop and I'm excited.
Damn, bro, you already have a plan.
Yeah, you have to. Man.
Yeah, you already have a plan.
Have to. But this year, all singles. Don't know when the first ones will be even dropping, but like once one drops, it'll be like a domino effect.
Exactly.
So just keep going.
I love it, bro.
So yeah, man.
And then my last question to you, bro. What would be your message to the world, bro?
Man, my message. Man, I actually got two. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine, bro.
All
Absolutely.
Right, so this camera right here.
Yeah.
So my first one is that like, see they front is for the people. You feel me? And so like, I'm the voice for the voiceless. And so when you listen to my music, like I hope that you can feel something and possibly like relate to it through something you experience. And I want people to know that like you aren't in the struggle alone. You feel me? Like you aren't in like certain things you may have experienced, like you may have forgotten about or put in the back of your head, or even as I talk about, put deep into a jar. Like you aren't alone in that. Like there's people like me who have gone through very similar experiences as you, especially as a Black man in America. And so, you don't have to be alone in that. And I'm here for y'all. I'm for the people. I'm for the culture. It raised me. And so, like, how can I not, stand with, like, I'm an ally. You feel me? And my second thing is 12 Mo just turned 1 year old.
Woo!
It's been around for 12 months now. So go blast it, man.
Blast that shit.
Let's get Driver's Seat to 10,000 streams. You feel me? Let's get the other songs up a little bit because they a little low on the streams. But, like, it's about my first time falling in love, man. And, like, truly is my first masterpiece. And so, like, with it being, the 1 year anniversary, I had to come on, to the Unborn podcast, and kind of tap back in a little bit. But yeah, go blast it. 12 Mo, like, just turned 1 year old, man. So it's the anniversary month, man. Let's celebrate by listening to it and sharing it,
You guys fucking heard it here.
Yes, sir.
In the Unborn podcast. Brother.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Absolutely, bro.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
Everything. That track is going to be in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Blast that shit. 2025. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here with us today. I'm glad you guys were able to meet the homie. If you guys have any questions or if there's some questions that I missed, please go ahead and comment. Send him a message. Hopefully we can have him back on in the future.
Yeah, love to.
But guys, thank you so much for the episode. I can't wait to show you guys a lot more artists. There's a lot more shit that I got planned for you guys. 2025 is really going to be it. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. And go ahead and subscribe. If you guys haven't already, give a thumbs up. Follow me, Next Level OC. Go ahead and follow the podcast, Unborn Podcast. And then we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
How'd you feel? For sure. That was good.
I'm not good at this. Oh, well, it's lovey, it's dovey, it's mushy and gushy stuff. Cause see where I'm from, it was how many girls can we get? Yeah, you poppin', you know what's up. But back in my head, I was thinking like, what if I made with my queen?